friend, you're gonna love this. 2 strings, and there's so much you can do with 6 strings is too many. We're gonna take 2 strings, and we're gonna make so much good stuff happen with it. We're gonna be playing some thirds. We're gonna be playing some pentatonic fourths. Trust me, this is a tasty part of the guitar you might be sleeping on. I'll show you some simple ways to get more bang for your buck from this delicious part of this instrument. That sounded a little bit intense. Sorry. Before we dive in, I want you to know that I'm running a 5-day guitar boot camp. It's totally free. Come join us. We'll be doing live streams every day. There'll be daily challenges. You'll make a huge leap forward in your playing in just 5 days. To sign up for it, hit the link in the description. We'll see you there. It's going to be a blast. Join us. Try these. These are just thirds. Just experiment. See how there's just 2 shapes, and they match the major, minor sequence, if you're familiar with that, in any scale. So this right here is a G, circled in white, so that's an anchor. That would be like a major third, minor third, major third, major third. If we kept going up, we'd be minor third. It's just lovely, right? Tell me, what is the relative minor to G major? Now we're just thinking in terms of E minor as our root. Sort of think of like almost da, 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 da. It's a little bit darker, and so I'll build a little something. Add a little brushing here. Tell me that ain't cool. With all the imperfections and everything. Now let's do some of these. This is a very melodic range. This is where you could put a melody. It sounds like 2 singers, right? It's a beautiful thing. Now check this out. So what that is, same 2 strings, but instead of doing thirds, major and minor thirds, this is the minor pentatonic spread across just these 2 strings. So this is going to sound a little more kind of funky and a little bit less singable, but very kind of riffy. Sort of like the Jack Johnson one. So you may notice there's a crazy progress bar at the bottom of most of this video. It's because this comes from the actual guitar workouts that I do with my members every day. I throw this progress bar up on the bottom of the screen, and that keeps us on track. We'll go through topics each week and stay on a theme. You get to just show up and play. You don't have to worry about what to practice. This is what my members have to say. They're playing more guitar every day. It's that simple. And by the way, you get 2 weeks free. Give it a shot. Just hit the link in the description. Come join us. You'll have fun. Let's say if you're looking at these dots, you're like, I have no idea what these dots are. That's okay. You can still look at them and find your fingers and play them and just sort of see if you like them. What I'm doing today is a bit of a like, what do you think? This is kind of cool, right? Because maybe on a typical day, we might hear this lick and think, okay, what key am I in? Okay, am I in E? And we start going up into this sort of like, I don't know, I guess I'm supposed to play a solo thing. But this area here is just so cool. So like if this is the E right here, I bet we won't be that surprised to find out that that box 1 of E minor is going to be right around there, right? I'll just do sort of like a ghost image of it. So that's where like we're just kind of slicing through the middle 2 strings of it. So a lot of these other shapes that we get by going up here, they're built into this scale. Sure, I would totally be down there playing those as well. But there is something kind of interesting about the character of these strings, the weight of the strings. Up here we have this sort of E minor bar chord shape. So right there is that right? So now we're just grabbing a similar cross section right there. So in that case, the E would be right there. You could have a bunch of different strategies to start building this kind of recipe. And I think what I just had up there, those boxes, would be a good starting point. Like if you were familiar with this shape and starting to get good at finding this shape, then you could find like a through line to just sort of like So I hope you dig how much we can do with the middle two strings of the guitar. You might have been overlooking it. And I want you to know, I literally only teach concepts that I use every day. So I'm not just throwing random things your way to see if the algorithm will kick it up a notch. I want you to use this stuff and enjoy it. That said, if there's any topics you want me to cover that you think would really help you, let me know in the comments below. I'll see what I can do. And until then, check this out. Bam! Oh, party time! Fun stuff.